As you may or may not know, I really enjoy bringing the spotlight to short films or independent films when I can. And this video, we get to talk about a pretty awesome little short horror movie. So let's get to it. Hi, I'm Joe. I'm Color Positive Movies. I'm really excited for this one. Again, we get to take a look at a short horror film called The Tent. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like bell. That'd be really cool. And also, I got to mention Melissa from Horror Geek Life. She actually reached out to one of the directors, Renee Rivas. I believe I'm pronouncing that right, Rivas. I said, hey, you should reach out to Color Positive Movies. They might be interested in this screener and take a look at this short horror film of yours. This is co-directed by Renee Rivas and Brian C. Golf. Renee reached out to me and said, hey, would you be interested in checking out this screener? I said, sure. And kind of gave me a little insight. They're horror fans. He also does the score, and he mentioned Tangerine Dream, which I'm not too familiar with, but he also mentioned he's inspired by John Carpenter as well, and you definitely hear Carpenter's influence, at least I can, in the score, and we'll get to that in a little bit. This is a 15-minute short film, and we pretty much follow a young woman named Heather. She's an avid runner, and she's going to try out this new trail, and she's texting her friend Jenny, hey, here's where I'm at, like, good luck, don't hurt yourself. And she goes off running, and that's pretty much where I'm going to leave it. Because I don't want to ruin anything. This is a 15-minute film, and I won't want to take any chances of spoiling it because the ending's really cool. This is a well-produced short horror movie. The cinematography is gorgeous. The landscape is gorgeous. Everything's wide. The ratio's really cool. There's also a really good use of slow motion. There's these trailing shots of Heather. She's running in slow motion. And even though it's wide shots through the forest, you really feel the isolation. The score, as mentioned before, yeah, there's a little synth going on. This reminded me of Escape from New York. That kind of popped in my mind right away. It's not exactly like it, but there's hints of it. And it's really well done. It really sets the atmosphere and the tone. I don't know if they're Easter eggs, but you can tell the filmmakers are horror fans because there are some nods. There's also a line directly from a rather very famous horror movie. So see if you pick up that too. So it's definitely fans of horror making a horror movie. You can tell that they're enjoying what they're doing. I don't think I mentioned Heather is played by Marla Robinson, and Jenny is played by Sierra Newman. So I don't want to forget about that. I'll put the names down here too. I know it's a short film and there's not much character development that can be done because you got to get kind of right to it. I would have liked to have seen more about Heather. All we know is she was just there running. Well, is she training for something? I think it could have been, and it could have been through text that, hey, try the new trail. I got a couple months before the marathon to support cancer, and Jenny could reply, honoring your brother like that. And right there, that's just another level or a little more depth to Heather. Marla, she's it. She's pretty much the whole movie, and you're drawn to her. She does the job, the lead, well. It's just a little more about who Heather was. I would have liked to have seen that. I don't want to call it a slow burn because it's only 15 minutes long, but this is one of those films that, builds to the end. The end is intense. It's creepy as hell. Pretty nasty little ending there with some good special effects, good practical effects. So that was nice to see too. I believe this is released 1 October. Also, I think it's going to be on Amazon Prime. Hopefully I'll have that information and I'll link everything I can below so you can check it out. After watching this, I'm excited to see what these guys can do. So I will definitely be following them to see any kind of future projects. Yeah, The Tent. I enjoyed it. 15 minutes. It goes by fast, and it doesn't drag. Believe it or not, I've watched some short films that can drag. This doesn't. I hope you enjoyed the review. Again, don't forget, check out Melissa at Horror Geek Life. You'll really enjoy that content. Thanks for stopping by Color Positive Movies. Like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button. I'm also going to put up a link to my playlist for other independent and short films. Definitely check that out. There's some gems up there. Some real true crime documentaries, some horror. There's a few other things that I was projects I got to be involved with that were really cool. One called The Unconditional, a documentary about 2 kids that had this undiagnosed disease. So definitely check out that playlist. And thanks for stopping by Color Positive Movies. And until next time.
perfect.